Bitcoin is getting ready for another gigantic move, and on today's update video I will give you guys a quick breakdown about what I think is going to be happening next year on Bitcoin. I will talk about the massive amounts of liquidity that is currently piling up on the top side for Bitcoin right now, and many more important news events, charts, and much more. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap on that like button back above 800 likes. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And first of all, excuse me, I am a little bit later, but that is of course due to the fact I've been traveling today. So that being said, right now let me actually jump in towards the content, because right now looking at Bitcoin, we can currently see that we're clearly getting rejected by this very important previous support that currently clearly looks to be flipping into resistance. And the level I'm talking about is 40.3 to 40.4k. I think the moment we're going to be breaking above this level of resistance right here, I think we're going to get a relief rally up to 42,000 US dollars. That is going to be sitting somewhere around that previous high in the market right there. But of course, there's also a potential scenario where Bitcoin is going to be having a breakdown where we are going to be breaking below support and potentially go even lower. So currently we're just waiting to see what the next move is going to be for Bitcoin. Honestly, if I'm just currently looking at the price action of Bitcoin right now, I would be expecting that we are actually going to see another breakdown here. Why? Is because we're currently creating an ascending triangle pattern, and an ascending triangle pattern is a typical continuation pattern, and since the trend has been an overall bearish, it is more likely to expect that we're going to see some bearish continuation. But what if that happens? What is going to be happening next for Bitcoin? I mean, if we're going to be seeing another breakdown, I am not necessarily going to be panicking too much here, because I do think that we're going to be finding some support somewhere around that same region, around 38.8 to 38.4k. That is going to be my support target I'm going to be looking at if we were to be having a breakdown. And of course, if we see a breakout towards the upside, I already discussed my price targets. Of course, I talked about this region many times before, because actually the region towards 39.5 to 39.2k is actually my buy range. That is the range where I am personally interested in buying Bitcoin, and that is also exactly what I did, and that is why I'm currently still in the trade here on Bitcoin. That is currently making an approximately, what is it, $1,800 in profit. So it's not a big profit I'm currently making, but yes, I am still currently on the trade in Bitcoin. So what I'm expecting is that in this region we're currently trading at, this massive drop that we got towards the downside will be ending, and we're going to be seeing a small little relief before potentially going lower. And I am anticipating that relief rally towards the upside that I think is going to be happening anytime soon. And when will it be happening is the question that everyone has been asking me. And of course, currently we can see that Bitcoin is creating a massive downward sloping resist line, and the moment we're basically going to be breaking above this downward sloping resist line is the point where I will be expecting Bitcoin could have that relief rally back towards the upside. And of course, like we can currently see, we're getting also massively rejected ever since the Bitcoin EMA ribbon crossed bearish. We saw multiple rejections from off the Bitcoin EMA ribbon, and every single time Bitcoin is basically retesting this level, we are seeing a massive rejection. But don't get fooled, because while this is playing out, guys, we are clearly seeing that there is a massive amount of liquidity piling up on the top side, and this means that a lot of people are actually shorting Bitcoin around this region, and they will be getting liquidated if Bitcoin pushes up to 42,000 US dollars. And to be exact, we will be seeing a liquidation worth over 800 million US dollars to 1.2 billion US dollars if Bitcoin were to be hitting 42,000 US dollars, what is of course quite massive, and of course that could create an even further push towards the upside. And I will be expecting that we're going to be taking out that liquidity before potentially going lower with Bitcoin. So maybe we're going to see something like this, and that is why for now on, my take profit target on this trade I'm currently have open will be sitting around 41.8 to 42,000 US dollars. But make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date about my trade, because maybe I will already be exiting my trade earlier, or maybe I will be even exiting my trade later. So make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date about that. Also, big breaking news, guys. Currently, BlackRock is owning 44,000 Bitcoins worth an approximately 1.7 billion US dollars. So, well, in fact, indeed, the Bitcoin price action has seen a significant downturn due to potentially grayscale and due to some fun in the market. we can see that BlackRock is actually not afraid, and BlackRock is just remaining to be resilient and basically keep on buying more and more Bitcoin. So I think we're eventually going to get the bounce back towards the upside because yeah, we can clearly see that there is a lot of interest from BlackRock and some other big parties in Bitcoin. So if you want to be trading Bitcoin yourself, make sure to go to the link description of today's video where you can currently claim a free $1,000 trade. And all you need to do for this trade, and all you need to do to claim this free $1,000 trade is literally go to the link description of today's video, sign up an account using that link below, deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and complete KYC level 1, and you could be claiming this free $1,000 trade for only depositing $100. So it's massive and it's only valid for another 6 days, so make sure to be quick. I mean, the last things I want to be quickly discussing for the price action of Bitcoin is of course that we're currently still holding on towards that 39.7k here on the daily time frame, what in my opinion is a very important level, that we are indeed seeing that bearish crossover on the daily super trend, and you see that is indicating that we're going to see some more bearish price action and that the price action on Bitcoin is going to be a little bit more suppressed than we have experienced usual. And of course, guys, the real big bull run is going to be starting once Bitcoin is going to be actually breaking about $48,000. So that is the level we should be looking out for. Once Bitcoin breaks above that level, that is the point the bull market starts. And so now some are wondering, let's say we are going to get a bigger correction towards the downside, what is the big support target? I mean, there's just one gigantic level where Bitcoin multiple times got rejected from and multiple times found massive support on, right? So that is going to be $32,000 to $30,000. So if Bitcoin really were to be having a waterfall towards the downside, I think that $30,000, a very strong wall where we're not going to be breaking below it. But personally, I think $30,000 is a little bit too far stretch. And if you're really expecting that, potentially you're going to be missing the boat if Bitcoin does already decide to be bouncing earlier. So this was it from me in today's update video. Tomorrow I will be back at the usual time. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's update video again. Peace out. Goodbye.